back. It's game week 23. There you go. Game week 23. Just going to go run through team selection. Actually, I should probably start with, what was the last week I did? Game week 20. So I should probably have a look at game weeks 21 and 23. Okay, game week 21. Good week. 92 points. Really, I captained Isaac instead of Salah or Palmer. Maybe a lot of people captain Palmer. I don't know. Isaac anyway delivered, didn't he? It was a good choice, captaincy. Wobie delivered as well. Had him. I was going to put him on the bench, but fortunately, I had him on the pitch. And then the last game, wasn't it? Like, I think I was at work. And United were losing. And then I finished my shift in the morning and Ahmad scored a hat-trick. Brilliant. To make it even more brilliant, my defence and my goalkeeper all delivered in one game. Unbelievable. Verbruggen, 7 points, the most he's got for me ever. Game week 21, bit of a banger. Here's 22. Not really a banger, 54 points. Although, actually, it was like a low-scoring week, wasn't it? The genius of game week 22 is really had the Wood transfer and then making him captain, and then he delivered, didn't he? I mean, I should have known he delivered because he used to play for West Brom, but he's a good lad, isn't he? But Forest from fire. It's a Forest fire. So another green arrow. So 2 weeks winning 2 green arrows, up to 1.2 million. The dizzy heights of 1.2 million. Better watch myself. I might get a nosebleed. Brings us nicely into game week 23, which is Saturday. Today is Tuesday. So I've got a little while to think about it. It's a 1:30 deadline. My team currently looks like this. I'm loving my goalkeeper again now, and all my defenders, as they've all been scoring points. Moon Knight, I think, has got 6 points 2 weeks running, maybe. Isaac didn't do too great at the weekend, but Pedro's a bit hit and miss. So right now I've got on the bench Ahmad, Fulham away, Nico Williams and Bournemouth away, because I know Forest defence is good, but I don't think they're going to keep a clean sheet against Bournemouth this week. I imagine Kluivert's going to be the most transferred in player after last week's hat-trick. So it's a difficult one. Actually, I'm tempted to roll Captain Salah against Ipswich. Leave it as it is. However, we've got double game week now, haven't we? Game week 24, which is double Liverpool. So there's something to be said for having more than just Mo Salah. I mean, they're not easy fixtures, to be fair. On the Saturday, they've got away at Bournemouth, who are in good form. And then on the Wednesday, they're away at Everton. Everton just changed their manager, of course. It's Moyes again now. I think they're going to be hard to score against, and it's a derby, isn't it? So common sense says double up on Liverpool for double game week or triple up. Not sure the fixtures are that great, but of course by game week 25, I think they've got Wolves at home. So got good fixtures, haven't they, actually? This week Ipswich home. I'd be a fool not to do something in terms of substitutes. So what am I thinking of? First thing I'm thinking of is saying the word transfers instead of substitutes. Goodness me, I've just got off shift. That's what's going on here. I mean, I'm just going to, if you're watching this, I'm going to remind you that it does say on the channel this is the most DIY FPL content. Although I think you are going to see a bloke go from 2 million at half point in the season to the top 100,000 before the end of the season. Well, that sounds cocky, but I think I've sorted it now. I've definitely sorted it now. My team's a bit more generic, and I'm rotating a bit better. I've gone back to my regular formula. I think I had some mishaps earlier on in the season, some bad luck. I'm not chasing it now, and you catch up easy, especially in the low numbers. I think I went up from 2.2 million to 1.8, and then 1.8 to 1.2, 2 game weeks. But it's hardly any points differential. The points are so close together. But points are close together till you get to about 35,000. It's mad. Anyway, let the madness continue by looking at. These are my transfer options. Really, these are the 3 players that are kind of out of my 15. These are the 3 that I'm least want to keep, or that I could move on. I think the problem with Liverpool playing all them games quick and European Cup games when they've played, Champions League, isn't it now? They played Lille last night. It's a lot of games. It's tricky. I've got the finance because I sold Haaland and I only bought Wood. I think I bought Wood for 6.4 million. It's now worth 7. So that was a good bit of business. So defensively, Munoz to Virgil. In this week in particular, I think, although Palace have had 2 clean sheets, haven't they? I think it's had 2 weeks clean sheets. Brentford tend to score goals, I think. Whereas Virgil's got Ipswich at home. Not sure Ipswich is going to score at Anfield. Munoz's got Man United at home, which actually is a really good fixture, isn't it? Because United I don't know. My United sporting friend at work said they're only going to stay up because Wolves, Leicester, Southampton and Ipswich are worse than them, which is very pessimistic. I think they're a bit better than that, but still, that's a winnable game for them, isn't it? Iwobi could go to Luis Diaz. I like Luis Diaz because I like the Luis Diaz song. Does he always start? I can't think whether he always starts. So I think with Virgil, he's going to start, isn't he? He's going to play. And then the last one, Pedro, who isn't scoring a lot, to be fair, but he's cheap. For Gakpo. I like the look of Gakpo. And he has been playing most of the games, hasn't he? But of course, last week, Nunes came on and scored twice at the end of the game. So whether, with the fixtures being close together, there's going to be a bit of rotation with Gakpo and Nunes. Might transfer him in and then find Nunes starts one of them games. Like maybe he starts against Ipswich. I don't know. Definitely not putting Nunes in my team because I put him in last year for a double Liverpool game week. I think he got booked twice. Didn't score or get any assists. Just like... Yeah, right. Brings me back to the team, and it's really about what the fixtures are, isn't it? Because actually, I could roll this team because I think they're all alright. I mean, the one is probably Munoz. I think Villa gonna beat West Ham. Possibly have a clean sheet against West Ham, so I'd be mad to do that transfer. Robinson's been in my team all year, he's doing brilliant. Bruggen, they've got Everton at home. Everton aren't exactly a goal machine at the moment, are they? They did score 3 last time, but got to have Palmer in, got to have Salah in, and he has got Ipswich at home, so easy option for captain. Munoz again's got Man United at home. Murphy didn't do a lot last week, and neither did Isaac, but they're away at Southampton. Newcastle, looking a good team. I'd be mad to take them out. I think you got to play Wood. It's a bit like Palmer and Salah. You got to play him. Not sure I'm going to bench Wood. And Pedro hasn't been returning, but he has got Everton at home. And there is that issue with rotation, isn't there, Liverpool strikers? It's a tricky one. If I look at next week, that double game week, Pedro be away at Forest. That's a clean sheet for Forest, I think. Fulham away at Newcastle, man. I don't think they're getting a lot there. Palace away at United, you know, potential for something at United. I think potential for anyone to get points at United. And Liverpool's got 2 fixtures, but I don't know. And then the week after, Brighton Chelsea. Not sure. Pedro probably be on the bench for that. Fulham Forest. Newcastle have got a bad fixture as well, haven't they? Away at Man City. Palace have got Everton that way, but they've probably got Wolves. And Palace Fulham play each other, don't they? But then you see, if I bench Pedro, we're at Southampton. But I don't want triple Liverpool when they play Man City away, do I? And Forest and Newcastle. That's right now. It's for my team on the bench. Or not on the bench, but you know, probably just going to play the forwards in that. Both teams will score in that. Well, that is a little way off yet. That's game week 26. So I'm struggling. I feel like I need to put another Liverpool player in, but I'm not sure. Might just roll it. Leave Salah as captain, roll it as it is. Take a punt on Pedro against Everton. Have Ahmad as my first sub. It's a tricky one. So I'm actually not sure what to do. Which makes this video kind of pointless away. So I've got a 7.8 million budget, got 1 free transfer. Doesn't cost me anything, got plenty of finance. Got some cheap players that I can move out. Particularly in midfield, got 3 cheap midfielders. That's what I like about Pedro, 5 million quid. Might roll. Talking myself into rolling. If I don't roll, it'll be Munoz for Virgil, I think. And bank on clean sheets. Out of those 3 games, 1 this week and 2 next week, 2 clean sheets. I think I'll have a clean sheet against Ipswich. And I think I'll have a clean sheet against Everton. But I'm not sure. And what do I lose with that Munoz? I lose that game with Munoz. Don't lose a lot, do I? Tough one. Or just roll. Tough one. Might just roll. Talk himself into rolling the transfer. Okay. That's where I'm going to finish now. I've just rambled on for way too long there at the end. I hope you have a good game week. I hope game week 23 works out well. And you green arrows all around. And I'll report back next week. Hopefully, I'm going to try and do a video on Monday next week where I'm going to talk about how awesome my team was on the weekend. Yes. So, adios.